First team All-American last season and Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year for the first time in IU history. Where do you go from here?
My goal is always to win championships. Winning is always the biggest goal for me. So, the personal accolades are a huge honor, but at the end of the day, I feel like I haven't accomplished the goals that I wanted to here at IU. So just to continue to build off of what we accomplished last year and hopefully take it a little further.
I know you don't like talking about the personal accolades, but we have to go a little deeper into what you do and how dominant you've been over the years. How has your game been able to elevate while at Indiana?
I think it's just a testament to my coaching staff pushing me every single day. My position coach, Coach Rhett, every single day he's having me work on different things, new things, stuff that I might not think I'll ever do, but then sometimes in a game, I'm in a certain situation and we pull out something we did, 3 months prior. So I think just continuing to add things to my game and just polish the stuff that I'm already good at.
Coach Morin talks about your quick hips, like you're at the nightclub dancing. How would you describe how you've been able to use your body movement to your advantage down the post?
Yeah, I think it's, I'm a little undersized, not super tall for a post player in the Big Ten. So I think having quick hips, quick feet are all important for me to be efficient.
Do you take more pride in defending or scoring?
Well, we are a defense-first team, so I'm going to have to go with defense. When I was a freshman, I would get benched because I couldn't guard. So I've really focused on that part of my game. So to get that, award at the end of the year last year meant so much to me just because I really tried to focus on that part of my game.
I'm sure Coach Morin was happy with you too, I'd imagine, in the conversation that you guys have had. How do you feel like you've grown as a player under her?
I think I've just gained confidence. In the past, the biggest thing stopping me was myself, and a few misses, turnovers, would get me down. But I think my teammates and my coaches have just shown how confident they are in me, and I put in a lot of work. So having that confidence as well has just allowed me to grow as a player.
So you got a team back now. You only lost one starter. What's it going to take to repeat as Big Ten champs this year?
I think it's just going to take everyone to take that next step. We have a lot of pieces coming back, and they've been in the gym all summer, all preseason, working extremely hard to improve their game. So I think it's just going to take each and every person to take a little step from what they did last year.
Last year, you had this great team, high expectations, a 1 seed in the NCAA tournament. You guys fall out a little early in the tournament. How often do you use that as motivation throughout the summer and leading into the season?
Yeah, we definitely learned a lot from it. That feeling that we had at the end of that game was devastating. So I think just knowing how that felt and knowing that, we have such big goals each and every year, just using that as fuel and using, what we did accomplish last year as fuel as well, and in hopes to just continue to get better.
What is your favorite opposing arena to go to?
Probably Mackey, Purdue. It's just the in-state rivalry, so they always bring a great crowd. We have a lot of red and white in the stands too, so it's always a really good atmosphere to play in.
A lot of red and white. Last year when you played against Purdue, it was a sellout. People were lining up at 6 a.m. down the street, probably down to Kirkwood. How special is it as an IU player? You see the men's team do it in the rivalries with Purdue, but now this IU women's basketball rivalry with Purdue has really been put on the map. How special is that?
It's super special just because we know how competitive our games are with Purdue, and we have the barn burner trophy at stake when we play them, so it just means a little bit more.
To that rivalry, you're from Maine, but how much has it been beat into you that Hoosiers?
Right. Yeah, I think at this point I am a Hoosier. You know what I mean? I spent the last 5 years in Bloomington, so I consider, I take that rivalry seriously as well. And it's kind of funny having head coach had played for Purdue, but now she's on the other side of things, and it's just a really fun dynamic. But it's just a super competitive rivalry in all sports.
When you take a look at the Big Ten, why is it so difficult to play night in and night out in this conference?
There's just so many stars in the Big Ten on each and every team, and I think it's just a testament to how competitive the conference is. Every single night, you're going to get your best from each and every team, and I think that's something that makes the Big Ten so special.
You're playing in a unique time against a player like Caitlyn Clark, although you guys are not same positions. Still, you go against Iowa often. What has it been like as a player to play in the same conference as somebody who has kind of given women's basketball this meteoric rise?
Yeah, I think she's been great for the growth of the game. She has a really big platform, and I think she uses it to grow the game, which I think is a great thing.
You can become IU's all-time leading scorer this year. You have an opportunity to do that. How special would that be?
It would mean a lot to me just because all the names that are on our 1,000-point scorer wall, Tyra Buss being the leading scorer. She was an incredible player for IU, one of the best to ever play here, put on the jersey. So to even have my name close to hers is a huge honor.
For you personally, is the WNBA the next step?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously been a dream of mine, a goal of mine, but I'm so focused on this year, and I know anything can happen. I've dealt with injuries, I've dealt with a lot of different things in my time here, so just taking it one day at a time.
And what would be a dream ending for you in your basketball career at Indiana?
To end our season with a win.